Hey everyone, Charles here at eTrailer, and today we're taking a look at the Rhino-Rack Vortex Aerial crossbars on the 2020 Chevrolet Equinox. So this is an excellent solution to transport all the gear that would be too awkward to fit inside the vehicle on our naked roof, and since we don't have a hitch. These are going to allow us to carry up to 165 pounds, but make sure you check your vehicle manual to make sure that your roof can withstand that weight. I like that Rhino Rack includes these metal locking cores, which makes it an excellent theft deterrent, so nobody's going to run away with your whole system. And I do like that the end caps actually lock as well, so that nobody can run away with whatever is in your or on your rack. One of the main features of this roof rack would be this vortex strip inside the C channel. It's going to reduce drag and your wind noise. And these are made out of aluminum, so they're going to be rust proof and finished with an attractive powder coat. But overall, it is a solid choice for those with a naked roof and no hitch. To begin the installation process, we laid everything out that we're going to use. The only extra part that we brought with us is a flat measuring tape. We already have one rack installed, but we are going to work on the second one together. The first thing I do is I match up the correct foot pads with the right numbers, because a lot of the fit kits, since they are customized to your vehicle, they're going to have different shapes and sizes, mainly with the front vehicles fit kits. So I imagine that my car is right here, and so I match up the numbers in the fit kits with the front driver, front passenger, rear driver, rear passenger, so that way I know that they are going to be installed properly. So they could come apart like that. Just make sure that the arrows are faced in the same direction. So I got an arrow on this side, arrow on this side. I'm gonna sandwich them together. And that's done, and I match the clamps. Also, these for this fit kit, the clamps have the same part number for the rear and then two different numbers for the front. So once we have that lined up, we're going to take our bar, flip it over, and remove the end caps. Now I'm going to take our towers here, and I know that the locking core is going to be on the outside. And normally we would have a strip right here with measurements that also blocks the wind from making annoying sounds when you're driving. But for our demonstration purposes, we're just going to use a flat tape measure. With the included tool that Rhino Rack gave us, we know that we are as tight as we want whenever this handle flattens straight, just like that. Once we have these both tightened, we're going to put the end caps back on. So now we are going to attach the custom fit kit. Again, we are wanting the arrows to be faced outwards. Now we're just going to pop it into place. Now we're ready to throw the rear rack onto the vehicle, but just a quick note, how we got the measurement of our front rack is for our 2020 Equinox. Our instructions said to take the measurement from the center of the door crack to the center of the fit kit by 7 7/8. And then so now to install the rear rack, we are going to measure from the center of this fit kit back 27 9/16 of an inch. So the clamps are the last thing that we install, so that when we are dry fitting this, it's just rubber on our roof here. To install the clamps, we're going to get this guy out and line this up. And from here, I'm just gonna loosely hand tighten it, do the same thing on the other side, and then I'm going to screw them in as symmetrically as I can. Before I completely tighten this side, I'm gonna get the other side. And again, we know it is completely tightened when our handle straightens out. We are good to close the door and throw on the end caps here. And that does it for our look on the Rhino Rack Vortex Aerial crossbars on the 2020 Chevrolet Equinox.